Yo, what is up guys? My name is Illusive, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 fastest leveling classes, and I'm doing one for each category. So I have one for Archer, one for Melee DPS, one for Tank, one for Healer. That's what it is. Forgot it for a second. As well, one for Mage. So I have one for each of those. These are just going to be the fastest leveling classes if you guys are trying to be really competitive in racing to that level 55 on day 1 of release. So we're just going to go ahead and get into this. Is Ebonsong. The first one is the Archery one, which is Ebonsong, and these are all PvE specs, by the way, real quick, just a little side note. So these can do well in PvE or PvP, but these are mostly for PvP. Now I don't have any of the 55 skills unlocked because once you hit 55, you're not really racing to level. You are still trying to, I guess, quote unquote race, but you're mostly trying to race to that 55, and so you can have better skill points spent somewhere else to help you level before then. So you're not gonna have the 55 if you're racing to 55. But right here with Archer is going to be the most impactful PvE skills are going to be Deadeye, Missile Rain, Steady Shooting, and then the Deadly Refrain, Bloody Chanty, the Zeal passive, and Poison Weapons with Stalker's Mark. Now, mostly with most of these leveling classes, except for one, I believe, they all have Songcraft. And the reason for that is for the Zeal passive to do more damage, the Deadly Refrain, the Bloody Chancy, as well as the Quick Step once you're level 10. Once you're level 10, you have Quick Step, which just increases your movement speed in the area around you, as well as your mount, so you can use it on your mount, and it increases you and your mount's speed. But mostly the PvE skills for Archer are Steady Shooting mixed with Deadeye. You're going to be doing more crit damage. You're also going to have more attack range and have bonus defense pin. Another one is Snare. While you're in Deadeye, you can cast Snare at a location, and so if you're fighting a bigger mob, especially at Aegis Island, you can just Deadeye and then snare something from afar, so you can just continue pounding on it without having to get hit. And then with Bloody Chanty, it just damage boosts you, and then you can just do more damage. With the Deadly Refrain, you have more crit damage whenever that is up, and then with the passive, you'll increase crit damage by 22% whenever you have all stacks, as well as lower the Songcraft's cooldown seconds by 6. And then Stalker's Mark just makes it where a mob or anything you mark takes more range damage and magic damage. So whenever you cast that and then have poison weapons, you're going to be doing more damage with poison weapons, especially with your Scepter. And then so overall it's just more damage. Now the next one I have here for mages is the Specter. And honestly, if you were going Fnatic, I highly suggest going Specter. All it is changing Shadow Play to Songcraft, and that's mostly what it is. You just want the Quick Step as well as the Deadly Refrain and Bloody Chanty. That's mostly just what you want, and also you can take out Critical Discord here if you want to get Flame Bolt, which you can honestly do. But like I said, I don't have God's Whip or anything like that because there's really no point. But mostly your big damaging abilities here are Magic Circle with Arc Lightning, as well as just Flame Barrier, and then Mana Bolt, and you can also change Soulbound Edge to Ghastly Pack as well, and then Serpent's Bite. Those are going to be your main damaging abilities, as well as Meteor once you hit 50. You can group everything together and then just Magic Circle, Meteor Strike, or Chain Lightning, Meteor Strike, and then Flame Barrier, and you should be good. Now the next one is a healer, which is Sorrow Song. Now, I highly suggest if you're going healer, have a group to level with, or change out something, so like change out Vitalism for something like Sorcery, or something that you're just going to be doing a little bit more damage for, or changing out. So right here we have Sorrow Song. You can change out Occultism for, let's see, you can change it out for Sorcery or Witchcraft to do a theme, or Occultism, like I said, with Sorrow Song. Now you can solo level as a healer. It's going to take a little bit more time, but you can do it. So the thing is, just you are going to probably level slower as a healer, but your main damaging abilities are going to be the Holy Bolt, the Skewer, the Antithesis, and honestly, healers are very sought out for leveling groups, so you can probably just join the Discord or join any Discord. I'd be like, yo, I'm a healer looking to level. Got any groups? And you'll probably find one. But mostly, you're just going to be damaging with Skewer, Holy Bolt, and whatever the fuck that word is. I can't say it now. I said it perfectly like 5 seconds ago, and now I can't say it. And then you're going to Hell Spear, and then summon Crow, and then you can summon Wraith, Cursed Thorns to do some damage, Crippling Mire to slow something down. But that's mostly what you want to do. There's not too much with it. Now the next one is going to be for melee DPS, which is Blade Dancer. Pretty standard melee class. So you can use this for PvP. So this is one of the exceptions that it's going to be really good for PvE or PvP too. It could be good. Now there's better variants of this for better for PvP, but this is most likely just, you know, best of both worlds kind of. So if you get ganked on, you can definitely do something. Now you have the AoE with Whirlwind Slash. You also have the Battle Focus. You just want to use that. You have more higher parry rate and more crit damage. You also have the Sunder Earth, the Tiger Strike. Yeah, the Tiger Strike. I just forgot what I was gonna say. Tiger Strike. You also have the Bloody Chianti to increase your damage. The Deadly Refrain for higher crit damage. So mostly, you just want to kind of AoE and then Whirlwind and just damage them down. Now I don't have one for Swiftblade. You can honestly just do Battle Rage, Songcraft, and then Swiftblade to level that. I don't know what that's called. You can do that. Just this calculator doesn't have Swiftblade on there yet, so I can't really do one for Swiftblade. Now for this one, this is the only one without Songcraft, and this one is for tank. This one is specifically if you're ending up going Skull Knight and then Night Cloak or Night Cloak. But what I suggest, if you're going Night Cloak, start out as a Skull Knight. And to level, if you're going solo, to level as a Skull Knight, I personally suggest Mindslaver. That way, all you have to do is change out Malediction for Oromancy, and Oromancy isn't too big until you start doing RVR. It's not too much of a big deal, so you're going to be able to solo farm as well once you get to Haram with Mindslaver. And you'll have two very important skill trees with Occultism and Defense already leveled up. So here, mostly what you want to do is just have it to, or pretty standard Skull Knight build, just take out some points of Occultism into Malediction. I do have a Skull Knight guide, so you can look at that as well. You can always level a Skull Knight. Like I said, it's not that bad, but Malediction is just going to be faster. As well as most people are saying go Abolisher. You don't really want to go Abolisher because you're going to have a Scepter main hand, and so eventually you're going to have to change it out to a, or if you go Abolisher, you're going to need a sword, and you're going to have to change it out into a Scepter, so it doesn't really help that much. Malediction is just a much smoother transition into going into Skull Knight. One big thing someone was talking about, let me see if I can find it here. Let's see. It was something with a I'm trying to find it. But one of my guildies tested out something that does more damage when people are taunted. I should have probably had this. I thought it was here. I think it's Mocking, or wait, no. Boastful Roar. You want a Boastful Roar, and then I believe it's Bull Rush. I think it's Bull Rush. And it does 60% of the target's max HP in PvE. I'm not too sure about it. I don't remember if it's Bull Rush or Shield Slam, but it does a lot of damage. So I can't remember exactly which one it is. If I figure out which one it is, I'll pin it down in the comments. But yeah, so one of those does a lot more damage. You can actually do some pretty good PvE damage having something like that. But other than that, guys, I just wanted to do something quick and simple. really fast of what are going to be the faster leveling builds, and the reason mostly for all of these is the quick step. The only one that doesn't have it is the Mindslaver, and that's really just a leveling build for a Skull Knight. And so if you want to, and you're wanting to go, let's see here real quick, if you're wanting to go Skull Knight, you can honestly do Dark Ages if you really want to. Change the Oromancy out for Songcraft, and you have some extra points to put in Occultism. But I highly suggest the Malediction. Just so if you're going solo, if you're in a group, you can just level as a Skull Knight. Other than that, guys, like I said, I just wanted to do something very simple, show you guys what would be the faster leveling builds. I really appreciate you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you are enjoying the ArcheAge Unchained content, remember to subscribe. I'm going to be uploading tons more. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you in the next video.